Use code AFTV20 for 20% off your order with Fireaway Pizza. Just click the link in the description below or go to fireaway.co.uk now.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We've just drawn at 2-2 to Bayern in the first leg of the quarterfinals. Robbie, first, let's just start with, I know you've asked everyone about penalty, we'll get to that. Let's start with, did Arsenal play well today? Were you impressed with their performance?
No, we didn't play. I didn't think we played well. We didn't play well. We started well.
Right.
We started well. We got the goal. Great goal by Saka. We were on fire. You know what I mean? And then Ben White had that big chance, man. And you know what I mean? I think if that would have, many of the guys have said it earlier, if that had fallen to maybe one of the sort of forward players, if it was a Trossard or something like that, they would have buried it. He kind of hit it straight at the keeper. But then after that, you know, that's when all the errors and mistakes started coming in. I cannot remember watching Arsenal this season give the ball away as much as I saw tonight. Every single player on that pitch was guilty as well.
Nerves?
I don't know. I think it was a bit because once we had that little mess up that caused the Bayern's first goal, I think everybody was stunned. The crowd was stunned. The players were stunned because we were playing so well. I mean, like you was looking at it and thinking this could be a very long night for Bayern, but they got back in the game. They showed their experience, and yeah, there was a bit of nerves in there. And then all of a sudden now everyone's giving the ball away.
Yeah. And
then they're just countering on us. We're giving the ball away, countering on us. And when you're up against quality, despite what people have been saying about Bayern, there's quality all around the pitch. When you're up against quality, you give the ball away like that, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened to us. Kivior, the way you got spun on that thing, man. I mean, I said before the game, I'm not even being wise after.
Sane is a good player.
I said I would have started with Tomiyasu.
Anyone know where he is or why he was not being used? Has anyone spoke about it?
Maybe is it their manager in the injury? Is it just because Kivior has been playing well? He's been playing well, and the last few games he's not played. But I feel that when Kivior's been in, that was because the other guys were missing, and he did well. But I feel that now they're back, he should be. I reckon a game like this, Tomiyasu has to start.
He didn't even come on, Robbie. Like Zinchenko.
But to be fair, when Zinchenko come on, I thought he'd done really, really well. Good. You know what I mean? We got back a bit of control. You know what I mean? He was dropping into the midfield. He was breaking lines. He did very well when he come on. But I just felt that Kivior, tonight he got a bit exposed. He's up against, Sane, Gnabry. These guys are top quality players. They're really quick as well. And they hurt us with their pace on the counter-attack, and they looked dangerous.
They did.
Every single time they got on that counter. And
not underestimated him. No one underestimated Bayern because they got a good team on paper.
To be fair, listen, I said it. Listen, I did a few interviews today on radio, and I said, listen, I'm ignoring the fact that they've not been good in their league because, as I said on the radio today, Porto were poor in their league, and then when they came here over the two legs, they play well.
Yeah.
These are quality sides, they're top quality. I think we have to ignore the league form and remember who we're facing. And they turned up today, Bayern. You know what I mean? We kind of let them back in, but once they got in, once we were making mistake after mistake, and then who comes and scores? Had to be him, and it rolls up. Did nothing in the game. Right, but rolls up and buries the penalty. Harry Kane runs off in his little celebration. I knew that guy was going to score, man. You know what I mean?
It was written in the script, but not the script that we wanted, if I'm honest. No, I think a lot of us needed two clear goals.
Yeah, but to be fair to Arsenal, let's give Mikel Arteta credit. He made those changes. They were positive changes. You know what I mean? He brought off Jorginho, he brought on Jesus, he brought on Trossard. And yet again, Trossard comes up with another big goal. He scored the goal against Porto in the last game, which is a massive goal. He scored another massive goal tonight. Took it well, and Jesus looked really lively when he came on. And I think 2-2 was a fair result.
Should Saka have come off?
Come off?
Yeah, because there was a time where it looked like he was walking gingerly like he was injured. I know there was a big moment at the end, but you think he should stay on?
I thought he was on the pitch, he was our most dangerous player. Wow. There's no way you can take him off. You know, he took the goal well. He was our most dangerous player. And to the penalty at the end.
Let's do it. Right. Penalty. I want to ask you some tough questions here. Penalty for you.
I've seen those given, man. I know everyone's talking about when you watch the replays and it's slowed down. when those are in real time and the keeper just stands like that and doesn't really do nothing, those get given.
Left the leg out.
You know what I mean? Sorry?
He left the leg out.
Those get given when they leave leg out. What we hear every week, oh, clever.
Yeah.
The player was clever, right? I see those all the time. I was surprised that didn't get given. I'm going to be honest with you. The referee didn't even really check it. He just made his mind up. When he saw himself under a bit of pressure, he just blew up for time. I thought, listen, man, I thought Neuer, he got away with a big time there, man. You could see he looked nervous.
He got away with it, but I'm going to ask you this question, because tomorrow when they do the reviews, the players and the team, there's going to be a question to Saka say, why didn't you stay on your feet?
Why didn't you stay on your feet? But as I said, right, it's always easy to say that, but when you're running at full pelt and a player just stands up in front, we saw it at the weekend in that United game. I thought that was a penalty. I remember I was saying that. I was going back and forth with a few of my mates who were saying, never a pen, not enough contact. I said, listen, we see when you come to games, when players are running in real time, like fast, you only have to touch a player like that and it sends him down. So, listen, it's subjective. It's subjective. I mean,
it's hard.
Some people, every Bayern fan's going to say it was the right decision. A lot of Arsenal fans are going to say it's a penalty. But what I'd say on it is, listen, you do see those given. Week in, week out, you see those ones given.
It's a safe answer.
You can argue and say the referee's been very brave to say no. It's one of those where it's almost like there's not a wrong and right to it.
Because he's looked for it.
It's a subjective one. He has kind of looked for it.
But there is contact.
But
you
see them given week in, week out. And, I was gutted that we didn't get it, because I did feel that we could have done with going to Bayern with a win. I mean, it's really tough. I mean, thank God. Thank God that there's no more away goals. Yeah. We'd be dead here, man. I'm telling you. We would be dead in the water right now. But because there's no away goals, we've got a big chance when we go there next week. And we just got to go there next week and be confident and play our game. We've been to difficult places this season. We've been to Anfield, got a result. We've been to the Etihad, got not wins, but I can see next week going to penalties. I really can, man. I can see it already.
Okay, I don't want to hear. We are going to, come on, you're Mr. Believe. We know that right now. But I think every fan I spoke to, 3-1. I want to see 2-0. 2 clear goals was on every fan's agenda.
I mean, first of all, I was predicting like 2-0.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I thought we'd keep a clean sheet. We've been defending so well. And that's what I mean. That's what I was disappointed with tonight. We was like, the goals we gave away were really poor. And as I said, right throughout the game, just player after player, just giving the ball away. Players that normally don't give the ball away, just giving it away, and you can't with these teams. Not these teams. You can't give it away.
That first
give it away with your Bournemouths and things, and they may not. But these teams, you're dead.
Yeah, that first goal, Robbie. I don't want to go to negatives, but who do you put? Because a lot of people are saying Gabriel's pass. People are saying, I think David Raya. I heard Troops' fan camp.
Raya came storming out. Yeah. He looked like he was way up the pitch. Yeah. I think I don't know, I have to watch it back again. I'm behind the goal, but when you come storming out like that, I think you just have to just clear it then, deal with it. But was there calls going on? I don't know. It was a total calamity, and it stroked right against the runner player, and it stunned us.
Yeah.
And it took us a while to recover, but I don't give the team a lot of credit for coming back, because we've seen games like that over the years here in the Champions League, and we've lost them. And we've come back and we've given ourselves a big chance, and we can still go through.
Definitely.
We can still go through. Of course, I still believe. I believe in this team, man. They're even tonight, they've showed me on a night where they haven't really played well. They've still showed that fight to get back in the game, and it's a draw. City's game is a draw tonight. Our game's a draw.
But there's difference.
Yeah, I know.
There's difference. We're going to the Allianz. I need to know. You are saying you're believing, but generally in your gut, you said penalties. Do Arsenal progress next week, Robbie?
We've got to go there and break that curse, man. The curse of Bayern.
You might have to do a lap round the Allianz. Get the superhero music back out.
The curse of Bayern, man. We've got to break that. We've got to break that curse, man, because they've given us a lot of hurt over there over the years, man. Go there. I think different tactics. They're going to have to come at us a bit more. I think. Listen, Bayern can be. Dortmund beat them 2-0 there the other day. Yeah. They can be turned over, but they are a quality side, and we cannot underestimate them. But go over there, play well, don't give the ball away, keep it tight, and we do the reverse of them. We catch them on the counter.
Yeah.
And we can go through.
Do you think that's the game plan then?
I think that will be the game plan. I don't think. I think we'll sit back a bit, sit in, and catch them on the counter. And I think I think like players like Jesus and that got a big part to play in that game next week.